test, 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 test. Oh, we're good there, sound-wise. All right, good. We're good. Waking at it, show up. What's up, Chris? Happy birthday, I guess. Was it yesterday? I lose track of everything, man. Cool, man. Thanks, Wolf. Sure, everything is good here. I don't have any flubs. Well, pause. Here comes Santa. There we go.
Your repurposed freighter drifts through space.
Hey.
As you stare
Hello.
out at the star-flecked void,
How you doing?
another ship comes into view.
Okay, I
Is
have,
this
well,
sci-fi?
so
I
and so.
thought we
I have
agreed on a
con
World War II
crud, but that's
Oh, you got
expected after con.
Conrad again?
Did we?
I
no.
always get
That's
that
cool.
after.
I
I
can
don't
pivot.
see enough people between conventions,
smell
but
of
I was so
smoke
lucky that I
curls
didn't get
in
it until I got
nostrils.
home,
Hold up, I
which
thought we were
Oh,
that
prepping
is,
for a
man.
zombie apocalypse
it's not that
campaign.
bad. It's just
All right, here's what we're doing.
middle
It's the year
severity, so to
3700.
speak.
Humanity's elite fled to other planets
Well,
long ago, taking with them all
glad to
forms of
hear that
advanced
it's
technology.
not-
Earth survivors
It's
scrape
not
by
terrible,
with
it's
historic
just-
tools as
it's
weird
still annoying.
phenomena plague
Oh, yeah, it's
abandoned
annoying,
nuclear
but not-
sites.
not
Witnesses
terrible, so,
report
yeah.
seeing glowing lights and the dead rising from their graves. And amidst the chaos, three strangers will meet
How
in a
you
dim
doing?
bar. A veteran zombie slayer, a disgraced general out
I'm
for
doing good.
revenge, and a space mercenary sent to investigate the power plants. Now describe your
I'm
characters.
doing real good.
Now I need to log into everything here.
That?
Yeah,
I
lots
have the
going
right
on like
tools
normal.
for the job.
I think everyone from the post had a good time.
Yeah, I think it was a great convention.
Good.
Yep. They're running it slightly short on seminar space compared to Greyhawk, and that's my only tiny little problem. When I had like 25 people signed up for my seminar that was on the wait list. But it turned out okay because some didn't come, people couldn't stand, and we squeezed in some extra chairs, so it worked out in the end.
So it sounds like what? There's stuff in small rooms, seminars.
They're kind of normal room, but I had 50
story
seats and there were like
once
80 people signed up.
Is
Oh wow.
ageless.
Yep.
The dungeon imagined
Cool.
without end.
But that's a good problem to have.
Curious
Yeah,
are the
I'll say.
ones most courageous. The
But the
tree
seminars
that
they did have
endures
was great.
has to bend.
They were awesome.
From stillness, the mad mage is stirring. From countless voices,
So
the
we did the
castle
Greyhawk
takes
Journal
shape.
list Wednesday.
Zagig will test the enduring.
Yeah, I hope that went well.
Those unlucky
Yeah, we had
will never escape.
Arthorn,
Seb.
and who else in the first? I got my brains off in the second hour. Rick came on when he got done with work. Now, he was supposed to come on tonight, but the other
Yeah, he
person
did
that
some
works,
stuff.
the other person that works with him had a death in the
Uh-oh.
family, and so he couldn't.
Yeah, but Mike was involved in these, so that's good.
What's that?
Mike
was in.
Richard. Yep. They're starting to have really cool troll lords are having really cool videos. Yep. And I got a chance to talk to Chuck. It took a while. I saw him once. He had a table with like 13 players in him, so I didn't want to disturb him. But on Sunday, the last day, I got a chance to talk to him and we hang out a bit. So yep.
Am I having a golden kappa right now and I didn't even realize it? This treasure train. Oh, jeez. I was off doing looks. Maybe did they change the name again or something? I don't even know.
Well, they have to lure you in one way or the other.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Mike. Treasure train unlocked, whatever that is. Well, that's new. Well, who knows what... Wrong one.
POV,
Good to see you
I had
again,
30
Mike.
minutes before my campaign
I'm
group
sorry about
showed
my
up, and I
voice.
was
I've been yelling
totally
and screaming for 4
unprepared.
days, and now I
I
have
grabbed my
concrete,
ready
so
set
it's
encounter box
sound
and
worse
boom,
than usual.
everything I needed for an epic session. Adventure hooks, map tiles,
Well, I always
loot
get
tables,
concrete.
stat
I'm just
blocks, and
happy
miniatures,
when the
all ready to
concrete
go. My
are
players still
delayed
think
enough
spent
that I
hours
get
planning
home
our
before
Great Dragon encounter.
and my
If you're a
flight
busy
was
dungeon
delayed and
master,
stuff, so I
get
had
ready,
a
set,
night,
encounter,
had to
live
spend the
now
night
on
in
Kickstarter.
Dallas, and there was a little bit of... Yeah, well, there's
POV,
always
I
things.
had
They
30
blamed
minutes before my
everything
campaign group
except
showed up,
lack
and
of
I
air
was
traffic
totally
controllers, which was weird. They
I grabbed my ready
mentioned
set
technical
encounter box and
difficulties,
boom,
blown up
everything I needed
tires,
for an epic
bird
session.
strikes,
Adventure
weather,
hooks, map tiles,
whatever. So
loot
yeah.
tables, stat blocks,
But
and
eventually
miniatures,
we got there.
all ready to go.
It's
My
always-
players still
No,
think I
that's
spent
that.
hours
But
planning
yeah,
our
but
Great
things
Dragon
happening in
encounter.
aviation, so
If
I
you're
know
a
that.
busy
Yeah.
dungeon master, get ready, set, encounter live now on Kickstarter.
And I trust the crew more than anybody because they were kind of first hand, the crew that came with the plane. So yeah. So this seems like it was a bird strike combined with a tire that blown up that caused them to be like 6 hours. But it was awesome. I got to hang out with gamers at Madison Airport. So there were things that happened to you than sitting and having a time to sit and discuss things with gamers that you just had a convention with. I remember back after Gen Con, Delta's complete computer system broke down. And they put up camping tables and chairs and gave us free pizza and soda, and everybody was very happy. And someone said, wow, big fifth level before they fixed this, so we can just go on. So yeah. We were supposed to leave like just before 4 in the afternoon, and we left a bit after 10 in the evening. And then I was in Dallas at like 1 a.m. Slept until like 5:30, and then back to Dallas Airport to fly back to Ontario, to California. Yep.
Two Gary Cons ago, I mean, I got stuck in Chicago 8 hours, and that was...
Oh, you always get stuck in Chicago. I avoided Chicago this time, and I got stuck anyway, but I'm pretty sure that if I'd been to Chicago, the weather had been bad too, on top of everything, so yeah. Yep, Moose, that happens. Yep, I haven't been on an airliner with a blow-up engine, but I've seen one from the outside because I was tasked once to go up and inspect it from the outside, a plane that come in with an engine that had blown up. They wanted to see if there was any residual damage under and stuff, so yeah.
This treasure train, hype train, is new. I don't know anything about it. I'm just looking to see what we got. So crazy stuff. What? Don't know.
Oh, there we go.
What's up, Dale?
Oh, here we go. And Mike, it's so cool to see now your name is all over the Oerth journals, and we even got the we got the first comic that I've seen so far that you did, the Vecna premiere. Yeah, awesome. So now you need to explain that. There's one character in there that you need to explain, because if that is who I might think it is, then we're in trouble. So yeah, but it's funny.
Okay.
it's funny. Yeah. Then my Greyhawk campaign is in trouble, so yeah. But I don't think so. I think you just made a caricature, yeah. Hello, Fosco. Thank you so much for awesome game, hanging out at the airport and stuff. And I got Concrad. I hope you didn't get Concrad. I got Concrad, so I'm stuffy. My whole head is stuffed and stuff. So
Yeah. 1 second. I gotta... Someone just typed me something. I'm responding. 1 second.
yeah, I have a whole bunch of business cards here. I need to reply to like 20 or so. Yeah. So I need to send my Oh, thank you, Fosco. Yeah, it's okay. As long as I don't get it until I'm home, then it's fine. So it didn't hit me until like overnight when I got here.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than having it at the con when you're DMing or
Yeah,
whatever. I mean,
yeah.
that's just a absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I had it on my way home from PaizoCon once. I got Concrad on the way, and yeah.
Over here. That's weird. Should I want to slide? I guess I want to slide this way. I don't know. Camera's off a little. There we go. All right. How's everyone doing? Kicking off another week. I only a 3-stream week this week because I have an electrician doing a lot of work in my basement on Saturday, adding a whole bunch of lighting, hopefully.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
cool.
so get down there for over the table and stuff. So thank you. Thank you all for that hype train. Really appreciate it. I don't know what the new treasure train thing is, but they're always adding stuff. So really appreciate it. So got Anna and Mike. Rick was going to join us, and then he got called into work as I think the guy who he works with, who was supposed to work, had a death in the family or something. So he got stuck. And but this is Rick's era here. We're going to be talking with the Earth Journals. So unfortunately, but that's okay. Yeah, perhaps the health never worked, Dale. At cons, you know that, man. It's very painful at cons with but hey, we all get it. So let's see. Hype train gets us over. We'll do a two choice giveaway this time. Patrick, you don't have to do that. Thanks, man. Wow.
Hey, Patrick,
you're the man. Thank you. That was really kind. Cracking us up. Crank it. So I forget when my brain is off. It's just been, what's up, Keith? 17 to 22. We'll see how many we get through.
Yeah.
Okay.
We always do like 4. I put in 6 and we get through 4. So what's up, Michael? A quickie announcement though. I'll do this again at the end, but I do have set up a Halloween special next Thursday. So we'll have a normal game this Thursday. Next Thursday, I'll probably have Tom will be playing, but I got back to an Overgord game, Revenge of the Overgord. I got Tony Winslow, Brill, Bella, Witch, Starfall, Astral Liar, Korg the Mighty, and maybe one other person. So there we go. So that'll be fun. That's going to be the day before Halloween on Thursday, October 30th. All right, so got some fun stuff coming up. All righty, we're up to 17. Last week we did the Greyhawk Journal, which is really cool. Some great stuff going. Really fun stuff. Love all the articles in here, but this is like Rick said, this is his era as editor.
First one.
17, yeah. And Wolf Alone and Patrick, Canadian Gamer, and everyone else who's contributed to the hype. It is thank you, very kind. Really appreciate it. We're gonna have some fun tonight, talk about these, and then go through our normal routine. So Anna's back.
Yeah.
So one other quick question. If you saw Sunday night, it was just Tim and I reminiscing about old stories in our factions game. So
awesome
factions discussion.
Yeah.
It was just Tim and me, and we're talking about stuff that
That's
happened
awesome.
40 years ago.
You got a chance to thoroughly cover your campaign and cool stuff that happened there.
And his city-state campaign, and and just some nuances. So it was fun, a fun discussion. So it was cool. All right. So why don't we get started here? As you can see, Rick with you'll be able. Oh, Raz Clement, thanks. Wow.
Damn, Raz.
Yeah.
Damn Raz. Damn Raz. He came up Saturday. He came in and whopped right on the PC Saturday's game, and they were shocked. It was right at the end. Yeah, that was fun.
He does that sometimes.
Absolutely. Perfect
Uh,
timing too. Perfect timing. I'm trying to get myself centered. All right. Journal. So Rick takes over here. Look, Sam's in here. Canon continuing. Canon
What year is
continuity
that?
enter.
2005.
Yeah,
October 2005.
October 2, so exactly 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's when 3.5 was released.
Yeah, exactly.
Just about that time. Yep.
You're in here, Mike, art director, Nathan Irving, Rick Miller, Randy Patton.
So that's kind of remarkable because this is October 2005. I joined Cannon Fire in 2004, so I'd only been active in the Grow community for 1 year when I got into that. Rick had been with the Grow community since 2002, so he had a 2-year head start on it.
Yeah. I think I joined Cannon Fire 2003. So I think I experienced Oerth Journal like 1 year and a half when this one came out. So I was still catching up on the early ones.
All right. I don't, wish Rick was here. I don't know how he got the keys to it. Maybe he just, volunteered for it.
Yeah.
But he asked me to be art director. I'm like, well, what's the art director do? I don't even remember what he said, but I didn't actually do anything. I'm going to tell you right now, if my name says art director, I didn't do a damn thing.
Oh, you did. You even have one. But you have your own stuff in here, so you definitely did things.
I think he just wanted my involvement on it. Yeah, I contributed art to it, but I didn't direct anything.
I got you. Yep.
Just let me know.
Hey, you're right. 20 years, man. I'd love to have that 20 years back, but that ain't happening in real life. So we'll move forward and enjoy the time we have still, right? And everything else that's fun going on.
That's the important bit.
That's it. And then talking about a lot of the stuff that's going on now. Really cool, contributions here. Am I supposed to go this way? It's driving me there. I can't get centered. It's weird. Yeah. Okay. And thank you. Through level 5 to level 6. It's really cool. Fantastic. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, I must say that the first article in this one is by Paul Luby about Karlstrand. That's my definitive article about Karlstrand. It's great. Yeah, it's a great overview. A lot of awesome detail, and even a little map that the map is not that high quality, but I think it's a very believable map of the layout of the city.
We had the software back then that we do today.
Exactly. That's But I must say that it's so well built, and I love you can run like a Game of Thrones political intrigue thing, and it's fantastic.
I haven't reread Karlstrand today. I am in shock how well developed it is. Like it's more well developed than any part of the Great Kingdom from it is.
Yeah, and one thing that struck me when I reread it, I read it like 15 years ago, just before I moved to California, because I wanted to start my Rel Devon campaign. So I based a lot of this, and that is the history of Karlstrand. And I'm surprised how late things happen, so to speak. That it's very recent in history that it grew. So it's not one of these old like Rel Mord, Rel Devon, Rel Astra. They are way older, hundreds of years older.
Maybe a meta reason for that. Hannah, because I noticed that too. Is it because Karlstrand is not on the original Darlene map?
That's one reason.
It's
definitely.
A late edition.
Yeah, but I also think it's because South Province, that Elissa borders United Kingdom of Elissa, Karlstrand's empire straddles the border between the core of the Great Kingdom and South Province. And South Province had Zeldrand, or that was the capital there, and then you have the old established cities in that. So Karlstrand was kind of the upstart in between when he shaped his new empire out of the ashes of the previous, so to speak.
So like Paul says in the article, early on in that article, the not just Kelstern, but the whole South Province was virtually untouched by the Greyhawk Wars.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, that's interesting. I don't think about that often. It's that if anyone won the Greyhawk Wars,
Yeah.
it could be the Kingdom of Alyssa.
Oh, yeah. And it was,
Dale, 17.
yeah. It was touched in the way that there was a lot of political turmoil and court intrigue, and Rydrick got kidnapped and maybe killed off, and then a clone came back and stuff like that. But there was not a lot of armies on the march leveling the whole country, so to speak. So in that sense, it was spared. That was Almor and Nyron and stuff that got hit, and not the core countries of Alyssa.
Interestingly, the meta plot has the Scarlet Brotherhood going after the Iron League when the Iron League's traditional enemy is the South Province.
So I think this is a fantastic article that I can cherry pick like 80-90% from, and then build on that, and now I want to go back to my Reldeven Part 2 campaign, so to speak, because this is so good, and Paul Luby is a fantastic author.
Yeah, another little tidbit from this article that I really enjoyed was that he calls Zavener's rulership the Nightingale throne. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yep.
In reference to Queen Alyssa.
Yep.
And that he.
I'm sorry.
What's that?
Zavener's alive, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah. He's alive even through living Greyhawk, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it never occurred to me, but apparently he's a rogue.
Oh, yeah. He's one of these, I would call him a master political manipulator, so to speak, that understands how covert work is being done. But he's very effective, but he's also very constrained. He has a very powerful base, but the problem is that base also have a lot of influence over him. So he's very powerful, but he can't go around doing whatever he wants. So he needs to act within the constraints of his power, which means that makes it really, really interesting.
Now, one of the other fun things in his article is that Zavener's queen consort is named Rachern.
Yeah.
Rachern,
and she's evidently one of the most beautiful women in all the Flannis.
Yep.
Which is, a nice little hook. But my favorite part is, this is a 3rd edition article when you see that she's an aristocrat. A 12th level aristocrat. I love that.
Yeah. And the stat blocks, I think, are 3.5 for the first time in Oerth, because they're really comprehensive. They're like a page or more with stuff in there. So, yeah.
Well, this city did exist when it wasn't on Darlene's map.
Oh yeah, I think it's at least we can assume it was, but it grew steadily and quickly under Seveners and the Darman rule. After when the Grey Kingdom started falling apart, that's when it became the power base of the Darmans and Seveners. So he's that savvy, he's that new power, so to speak. He has old power backing him, but he's part of a new generation of leaders, and who's very and I would have him lawful evil kind of Yeah, so and it's and his power base is the Darmand noble house and then the Silchus priests that come from there. So there's a lot of money and a lot of noble whatever, but that also means that they are very depending on trade. They want the money to flow and stuff like that. So a lot of skullduggery and things under the radar, so to speak, but no outright warfare and stuff. They are dependent on their neighbors, which makes them really interesting from a gaming perspective.
No, Rory, it's not. There's no canon. There may be references to it, but this is all canon.
Well, yeah, but I think Paul did a really good job of building on the canon, and he used canon to flesh out what little we knew of it.
What was really nice about Paul's articles and Crichton's articles and Stuart Kerrigan's articles back then is they felt semi-official because these guys did get that stuff published in Limgrow.
I mean, look at Harby. Paul's Harby article. That's a freaking dungeon.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's sources and stuff in here as well. So yeah. Not everything, but a lot of stuff is sourced. So
I'm sure this thing is heavily built off of Ibid the Undying. If you look at some of the sidebars in there, are just little elements from Ibn the Undying, like the Midnight Darkness assassins
Yep.
and the Dire Wayne Roads.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah,
Yep.
always. Where
Mhm.
everyone tries to pay, the community tries to pay respect to the lore, right?
Shandor, yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
And even a map that, even if the quality is not that high, I think it's very believable and it's a good start for making a better map.
what's up, Jeff? Sounds like everyone had a great time at Gamehole Con. Good to hear.
Yeah. Hello, Jeff. Yeah, what's good to see you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
So you got multiple markets.
Mm-hmm.
There's also some dwarvish lore in there, which is,
Yep.
I
Really?
think, in overall in the World of Greyhawk publication, it's hard to find dwarven lore.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
has some.
Oh yeah, he used the dwarves in the glorioles and struck a deal with them and used them in his political machinations to get the nail access to outmaneuver the Crandons and get the nail access. So Saviners was, I think, critical in the turmoil of kings to get the nail access installed and get the Crandons ousted.
On page 18, as a matter of fact,
Oh my
there
God.
is, am I way ahead of you?
Well, it's okay because it's
Yeah,
I can't go through this line by line, or we'll only do this
Yeah.
one tonight.
This is in reference to the dwarven stuffs.
Scholars and Sageries.
There
18?
is, page 18. It's like the first paragraph, I
There's
think.
a
There's a
Midnight
reference to a battle at the Pass of Anbeck, which is
Oh,
means nothing.
Pass
Maybe
of
except
Anbeck.
to Anna, if it's on her map. But a battle at the Pass of Anbeck, I'm thinking, man, that's a
Yeah,
battle
Yeah,
I've
I
that's
not
need
heard
to.
south,
of.
Yeah.
isn't it? That's south. I think
Yeah.
we referred to that once before.
Okay, I put it in there, and there is also
Okay.
some heraldry. When I read the article, Sevener has several different forces, and they need heraldry. So that
Wow.
is something that coming up. Yeah, he has several named forces under his command that I think deserve heraldry. Yeah, that I missed. Yeah,
So yeah, the Dwarves of the Kingdom of Glorvardum. I never.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually on my map. The Dvurk Kingdom of Glorvardum. Yeah,
That's one of them articles those guys got published on the
yeah.
Wizard site back in
Yeah.
the day.
But now we have the name of the valley that leads into the major city, I
Right.
think.
That's the one. That's because we went over that area of the map, and I was like, "What is this? Remember what battle was this?"
Yeah.
And then you explained it because it's obvious. It's an obvious.
Yeah.
Because there's a series of keeps through there, isn't there? Two now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
We
like a
also.
ruin keep,
Yeah.
some other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we went over that when we were going over
Yeah.
that area of.
I also there's also some sub provinces, local things that I need to split up the capital principle of Karlstrand because there is a Prince of Strand that is not on my map, so that needs to be in there so he can get some heraldry as well. So yeah, so there is a bunch of little things like that.
This is not an indictment on the article.
No, it's fantastic.
No,
I love the article. Yeah.
Do we need 2 pages of stats for one guy?
Well, it's 3.5 and it just come out. So
God.
I think they needed to feel like they actually paid homage to the new D&D. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
This article is 21 pages.
Yeah.
Right.
Make a note of that. Make a note of that for later.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's as long as you will get in any source book. Probably
Nope.
longer than in any source book.
We'll see. Yeah, Source of the Undying. So Rachern. They're both evil. You gotta love that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's neutral evil or lawful evil, or he's generally just an evil, savvy political operator, so to speak, that pretends to be really nice when you see him
19th
officially.
level priest of Zilchis. Holy jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anecdote here. Back in 3.5, I was a player in this very short campaign, and I talked the DM into letting me play an aristocrat.
Right.
I was like, oh, I don't want to make a rogue or whatever. I want to be an aristocrat. So he let me,
Yep.
use that class out of the Dean's Guide. And the
Mhm.
reason I wanted to do it was because the aristocrats started with twice as much money as any other class.
Yep.
Hey,
What were you
so
like?
at first level, I could afford plate armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably
Mhm.
-4 to hit with a dagger or something.
But yeah, oh yeah, the stats sucked.
Oh my
But I was
god,
rich.
that's awesome. Ah, nice. Here's the map.
Yep.
It gets the job done for 20 years ago. You know,
Mhm. Oh yeah.
it really does.
Oh yeah, and I think it's a decent layout of the city. It's
Right,
something I can work with, so to
right,
speak.
right.
So yep.
Okay, very cool. All right. The Gray Orcs of Greyhawk.
Yeah, this is an interesting one by Talmeda and Everett Brunson.
I did not remember this article when I referenced it again today, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's got a lot going on.
Oh yeah, new gods and all sorts of cool stuff. So it fleshes out the orcs quite a bit, which I think is cool.
A whole new pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh
It's
yeah.
Huh.
well, to sum it up for you, Jay, it's outcast orc gods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. The
Why
beast
are they?
king.
Why are they gray orcs?
Well, it's Greyhawk. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a whole mythology to that
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
has to do with the head god getting some kind of measure of power, and it turned him from green to gray.
Oh,
All the trials he went through,
okay.
and then I guess his worshippers then
Yep.
Yeah,
maybe
because
took
there's
on
still
that color.
there's that back and forth, what color orc skin is to this day, right?
Oh yeah.
World of Warcraft, they're green.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like my portrait workshop, you can put in a green orc or a gray orc. You just have both, and with yeah, it's interesting. So are
But
all
if
orcs gray?
people
No.
ever, no, no,
Yeah.
if people ever accused orcs as being monolithic in the regard, they're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Not just because of this article, but there's several sources that show
Yep.
there are different types of orcs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I
So
like that there is a lot of variety you can dig into. Yeah.
Well, I've always seen different tribes. I mean, right off the bat, it's going
Mm-hmm.
back to the original Monster Manual. In the original Dungeon Master's Guide, they had hatred on other orcs because the tribes would go just like hobgoblins
Mm-hmm.
did. So I don't have any problem with that at all. Um,
And here we have some first edition stat blocks again. So it's a
or-
mashup. Yep.
interesting. Yeah.
purple
The Tale of
orcs.
Rentog.
So yeah, they have a city. The Grey
Mm-hmm.
Orcs move out of the Palmarge and found a city in the gnarly forest.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. And eventually they end up in this by the sea at Montesser.
Well, that's
Montesser.
a separate branch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But these are orcs who have decided to not be
Step up.
mindlessly evil. That their pantheon has more like toned down attitudes, and so this town in the gnarly ends up attracting humans and halflings, and it's nice. It's maybe a little ahead of its time, you would say.
Well, maybe it's foreshadowing of what
Yeah.
has happened and
Yeah.
where no one's bad
And
anymore.
I don't remember what part of the article it was, but there's a part in there where once the city's established, then some of the local elves get resentful about that, and they try to like hunt these orcs down,
Mm-hmm.
and just because they're orcs, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And the queen actually has to pull them back. So I found that interesting. It's like the guy, what's his name, Everett Brunson, who wrote this. I would really like to have met this guy and
Picked
see
his
what,
brain a little bit.
Yeah.
did this come from his campaign or something?
My
'Cause
guess is yes.
no one ever tackled a topic like this.
Yep. And there's
We've
a 3.5 conversion at the end of the article too.
We've always had, that not all, especially half orcs. We've had good half orcs in my campaign going back 40 years. It's just
yeah.
that not an entire tribe, right? But that's cool.
So this same pantheon, what Anna was starting to say then, is they start a second branch out of the Grandwood Forest.
Mm.
And what they do is they move into the Sea of Medegea right around the time the whole place goes under, I guess.
Oh God.
Yeah,
So
they
they're
use the people disappear and they use the vacuum, so to speak.
yeah, and they're on the coast.
Hmm.
And there's a little reference in there about how the Sea Barons raid them and they
Yeah,
drove them off because these orcs are good at magic as well.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
right.
think they also
Brim
survived
Riddle.
living Greyhawk. They were around for quite some time.
Wasn't Brim half
So
ogre? Roy, wasn't he half ogre? But Brim was half ogre, not half orc. Vale. This must be the Vale in Gnarly, right?
That's probably true. Yeah.
That looks like early campaign cartographer. That's what
Yeah.
I don't know if
Hmm.
that is.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, I think it is. Yep.
yeah, I thought Brim was half ogre there. It's okay. That's cool. Brentog, Montesser.
We're at
Oh, this is another long
591. So
article too. My gosh.
yeah, so we're in the early introduction to living Greyhawk. So we're a little bit in.
No, we're halfway in now. More than half.
That's true. Yeah, it ends at 595. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
598. It
Yeah,
ends
so we're
2000.
not halfway. We are,
Yeah,
we're a
past half.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only
Right.
3 more years.
The
Yeah.
gray people. They're an offshoot of orcs. The Euras. Okay.
Lesser dated. Yeah, we have Zavik, Torva, and Hod are
Lawful
new
neutral.
dated. Yeah.
So interestingly, the Zavik is the name of their pantheon.
Hmm.
The Zavik.
Yeah.
Which apparently means the enlightened one. So they think they're smarter, they're more advanced than the regular orc pantheon. So that's
Yeah.
why they're all outcasts. And so
Mhm.
they all band together and they have a
Well, this guy's
Like,
the son of
bullshit.
Bactria, who's like the dumbest god in all existence.
How about that?
Yeah.
The head of this pantheon, which is Torva,
Hmm.
which is the greater part of the mythology of this, he learns his magic from Zagic.
Interesting.
He went to Balkov first. No, get out. He went to Ouija's. No, get out. So he finally went to Zagic last.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They got a guy to travel and trade.
I'm a big fan of mythologies and gods. I love this stuff. And
Yeah, there's
this guy,
wow, there's a lot of deities here.
to create a bunch of gods and establish them in the world growth, that's impressive. I tip my hat to that guy.
Isri. They got a vampire goddess. Yuck.
Yeah.
So Rob. So looks like the level of detail on this is top notch. Look, wow, demigods even. There's more gods
Yeah.
in this than there are the orc
Oh
pantheon,
yeah,
the original.
but they have to get up to the 100 or so in living Greyhawk campaign. So yeah.
Right. Right. So it's like when I read it, I was thinking to myself, what this guy's trying to do, Brunson, is he's trying to build an orc campaign, a game where you are playing
Yeah.
orcs.
Right.
Because he covers every character class religious option.
Yeah. Even
And
holy days and a whole bunch of stuff.
And then so it's a group of orcs that's cultured enough that they're not going to be accused of being evil. So it's an orc campaign, and they provide you 2 entire cities. They're not villages; they're like entire towns.
Yeah, at least large
cities.
town to small cities.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, this is their migrations and stuff is before the campaign even starts in most games. 571.
Yeah.
So this is going on. This isn't going on cause of Living Greyhawk era.
No, they're there during.
Yeah.
During the Living Greyhawk. Yep.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, and here's all the conversions. Well, I don't know if it'd be something I'd ever use, but
it's the wrong side of the map, and they're not moving. So yeah,
it's on the right side. Gnarly.
I agree. I don't think it's something I'd ever use, but I recognize the.
Oh yeah, some of them are. Yeah.
Yeah, most of it is the gnarly forest and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can have some. Some of them. Yeah.
Nah, I'll just go with what I got going now with the orcs and stuff. And
What
so
if someone wants to play a half orc
I
Yeah.
don't have to play half orcs.
and then you want to give them a background?
All the time. In fact, I
Okay.
have a quarter orc right now. I mean, Korg's character Maram he
Yeah.
wanted to play a dual class, and I was like, well, it's only human, so
Where's
he's
Maram
25% orc, so he's
Nice.
human.
Quarter.
And he went up to
quarter.
third. He was a third level fighter because he was
Yeah.
in Altamira as a town guard, and then that's when he stopped and became the monk, and then he's the
Oh.
worst monk ever. Now he's 8. He's 3/8.
Well, that's a good example. One of those deities in his article is towards monks.
Oh, cool.
And so I really think he's trying to do an overall campaign thing.
Yeah. Hey, kudos to him for the level of detail. It's amazing.
Yep.
Alrighty. Here's Rick, the Shadow Tome.
Yep.
Yes. So Rick
oh.
is fascinated by all things
Veil the Mage.
related to the Valley of the
Mhm.
Mage.
Yeah. I think the official 3.5. This was in 3. This was in. Wait a minute. What are you talking, Dale? Are you saying that there were gray orcs in official Greyhawk 3.5?
I wouldn't be surprised one bit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Forgotten
Forgotten
Realms.
Realms. So it's someone trying to steal one back for
I'm gonna ask Ed about that next time he's on. About gray orcs. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Very interesting. All right. So the Shadow Tome. Now, is that made up by Rick, or is
I
that?
I'm not sure.
I want to say it is, but then I look at the spells in there and I think to myself, I think those are published spells.
Indicate spells detailed in Manual of the Planes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's like the other. He found some little cool stuff and then built on top of it.
Well, he's got stuff here that's special. Here's Wall of Gloom. It's something in my campaign. These are shadow spells, some of them. Yeah, he's got a lot of shadow spells in here from different book sources. Now here's Jaren's Prismatic Blade. My guess is he made that spell with that star there. Yep, here it is, Jaren's Prismatic Blade. So it's prismatic. It's a prismatic sphere in the blade when you hit with it, I guess. Boom. Cool. Neat. I don't know what +1 LA means there, Dale. Oh, look at that.
That's level adjustment, Jay,
Oh.
so when you start out, your first level character is a second level character. So your advancements held back because of that. But you start out, you're front loaded.
Okay. All right. So you're going slower. You're leveling up slower than the rest. Oh. Okay. Tislin's Wondrous Carriage. Tislin's Sand. That's the Dark Elf, his consort. Is that in here too? Yeah, it is. All right. So you made those spells up. So it's a vehicle composed of force energies. All right. 2 hours per level. 1 vehicle of 4 corresponding horses. Oh, interesting. Good for him. This feels like the tome articles that Ed did, right? And then it went pages from the mages. Yeah.
Yep. Nice little short
yeah,
article.
That's what it is. Rock Rod, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, nice one. Stephen Greer, Hand of Ayus. The Hands of Argrash, Part 1, The Trail of Evil. Is this a story?
It's an adventure.
Oh,
it's a multi-part
short
adventure. And Stephen Greer is your favorite from Fiend's Embrace.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Savage Tide and Spine Castle.
Yep. Also known as Hand of Ayus. Yep.
Fiend's Embrace. Yes. Yeah. Gilthanus Markham has it. The greatest. when he wants to piss the rest of the party off in Altamira, he wears it around town, knowing everyone's going to be looking at it. He doesn't care. It's typical chaotic neutral or chaotic stupid. How many hours did I spend playing? Okay, sorry about that. All right, so Cobb's, the small community Cobb's Stairs. Where
Yeah,
is that?
there is a fantastic map of Cobb Stairs on page 51 a little bit later.
My
So
God,
yeah,
look at that.
it's I must say it's simple but fantastic.
Where
If
is
all
this?
adventures had maps that good, damn, we will be blessed. Yep.
Is that hand drawn?
Yes, it's hand drawn. Perspective, so you can see how the elevation and stuff works.
I'm trying to figure out where this is though in Greyhawk.
Yeah, I thought it was Iron Gate somewhere since it's Cobb Dark, but maybe it's not Cobb Dark.
It might be because the second
Yeah, it
part
says
of it
it talks about Iron Hills right here.
Yeah, I
is
didn't
in
get
that
that
same
far, so I
area.
didn't read it in detail. So
It's,
yeah,
it's somewhere in the Iron Hills.
okay, good.
All right, so cool. All right, and this is part 1.
Part 1.
Hell Wolf Guard Dog. Cool.
And it's called The Hands of Air Garage for a reason. Hands. There are hands in it.
And
Greyhawk and the hands. Yep.
uh-huh.
Hands of Sunk Vecna. Yeah. That poor guy whose hands get buried up in the far north. Let's see to put them there for a reason. Yep.
Oh, it's a unique crawling claw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. I was thinking, well, that's a nice idea for a low level adventure.
Yeah.
A unique crawling claw.
Were crawling claws Greyhawk base or were they Forgotten Realms base brought over? In
That was
second
probably
edition.
right.
I think
guessing.
I want to say that they're for FR in the monstrous compendium books.
Yes.
The individuals, yeah. Greyhawk has no hands.
No hands.
That's cool. For that level, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The adventure is over once the players have destroyed the hands of Argrush and ring claws are rendered inanimate. He's got a ring of counter spells, whatever that is in 3rd edition.
Invention. There you go.
Yeah, counter spelling is one of these things that every edition have had problems with one way or the other. So yeah.
Crawling claws are Ed invention, Kern? You sure? I believe it.
Okay. Yeah, I
That's
wouldn't
a
be
nice
surprised.
map. You're right. It's
It's a great map.
It probably grew up watching Animals Family.
Yeah, I started to the first like 10 or so parts of Greyhawk was actually out when I did it, or at least the first 5 or so were out. There were a few out. I think the first one came out like 2003 or 4, I think. The first ones were posted.
well, small quickie adventure. You gotta love that. Played in one night.
Yep.
We got a lot of detail though for
Yeah, show me your hands. Yep. And here we have a Denizens of the Flannies, the Skull Twister by Rick Carthen Miller. Yep.
So if Rick has a signature thing he does, he's big on
big guy.
stat block monsters and NPCs.
Yeah, and magic items.
Like high level stuff. Too.
Yeah. But that's cool because that's what you often need help with. So
yeah.
I like it. Yeah. And there's another 3.5 stat block worthy of
yeah. So this critter in particular is a challenge range 20 monster.
In
3rd, but in 5th it's 2.
No,
Yeah.
it's the other way around, I think, because 3rd edition had beefy monsters, beefier than 5th edition.
He might be like a 15 and 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I meant. That's why I said he.
Yeah, I throw my low level guys at this.
Yeah.
Hit die 25, 2. Okay. So this is not a demon or devil. This is a Farazden.
Huge undead. So it's kind of extra planar. So it's a form of fiendish thing, but undead, like Orcus and stuff like that, but less powerful.
A negative material plane.
Yeah. Evil extra planar.
It's 20 feet tall for one.
Yeah.
And it can summon nightshades and shadows.
Nasty.
Yeah, nightshades by themselves are bad enough.
Yeah.
So this thing is like a uber nightshade.
Yeah. And it has a flat-footed armor class of 33. That's tough. Meaning when you're surprised that it can't defend itself, it still has 33. Yeah.
I'm sure Dale right now is fighting stuff with 33 armor classes and
it has plus 40 to grapple. That means that don't get close to it because it will squeeze you to death.
Yeah, I'd have to really convert this thing back. I'm looking here. 2d6 plus 20. Crit 17 through 20.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and it is a grappler extraordinaire. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even like that Balrog.
Spell resistance CR33. That's tough to get through. Turn resistance, not that but much. Yeah.
And Rick thinks of everything. I'm sure this monster has no flaws.
No, it's strength 50, dex con, so it's only reasonable. Int 20, wisdom 22, charisma 18. So yeah. Mm-hmm. No constitution because it's undead.
Hit die advancement up to 60.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank God I'm not playing that.
Improved critical. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whenever I complain about my epic campaign back in the day, it's stuff like this that you'd have to break out just to give the players a little bit of a challenge.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I do not miss those days. Sorry, Dale, but I do not miss 3.5.
These fights are like one thing fighting the entire party, and they last hours.
Well, they also lurk in the darkest of places, so you fight this one in the dark. So pray that you don't get up close to it, and he grabs you and squeezes you to death with strength 50. Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah.
It's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I could back convert it to a very good first edition monster.
Yeah.
That would be no problem.
And he can desecrate Thuristun's touch. Sounds very lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a
put this on level with a Balrog of some sort. Or, you know, types.
An unholy aura. DC 24, caster level 25. That sounds cool.
It's not. Is it a Gruz or elemental? Is it a Gru?
It's an undead.
Yeah, it's not a Gru.
It's an extra planar undead. It comes from the lower plane, but it's an undead one.
Yeah. All right. Don't want people's eyeballs popping out on that. So
yeah.
All right, Mike. Vecna begins.
Yes, now comes the best piece of the issue.
Vecna is trying to take over the world first through media.
Yeah. I love that the following preview has been approved for all audience by Wizard of the World of Greyhawk. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This game, Vecna lives, and no one could stop him from regaining his hand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then he talks to is that a movie mogul or something at the end, or a journalist?
No.
Is it what I think it might be?
Yes.
Oh, damn! You were ahead of your time.
That's Zilchus, Anna. That's the avatar of Zilchus.
Okay, there we go.
So that's so
I love
funny.
I love the hairstyle and the hair color that really suits Zilchus. So I'm
2005.
I'm very happy. I'm very pleased, Mike. You were ahead of your time by 20 years. So yeah, that's awesome.
And Vecna Reborn, not even Devil Ravenloft could contain him. Then it was Die Vecna Die. No door was closed to him. I'd be back.
Yeah, that Lady of Pain is nothing.
Things in here.
Yeah. Lady of Pain is
one
nothing.
adventure this season, this one.
Yeah. I'll be back. That's awesome. Yeah, that's so cute. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotta have the one-liners.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so great. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome job. And that'll end number 17.
Yeah. I love the endorsements. If you play one adventure this season, this is the one. Halmar the Cruel.
Yeah, he wants to play. Yeah.
Triumph, 2 tentacles up. Demigorgon. Yeah. Fun for the whole family. Igvild, the Witch Queen. An instant classic, the Rary the Trader. That's awesome.
I actually signed this comic, which I rarely sign my comics in the artwork. So I did this September 05.
Yeah, there's on the last
right there.
comic pane. There is the little last image.
This may very well be one of my oldest comics.
I've never seen one in the earlier Oerth journal. It's the first one I think you
Oh, in
published in
Oerth Journal,
Oerth
it's the first,
yeah,
but
definite.
I
But
had been doing comic strips for a little while.
Yeah.
To get Rick's attention to put one in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yep. Oh, it's so awesome. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. Yep. And the crown and the little thing in there, meaning, come on, Wizard of the Coast must have seen this because they use your colors and they use your looks and stuff, because this is 20 years before they did the official one, or at least almost 20 years early.
Color Theory. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's it's cool.
Anna, we know that like Mike Schley used your coastlines.
Oh yeah, so
recently.
I'm sure they looked around at things that was published in the fan community just to make sure that they didn't do exactly the same and they got inspiration and stuff, which I think it's what they should do. So I have no problem with it. I actually think that's the way it should work.
All right, so here we go. 18 January 2006. Electrum anniversary in edition.
Yeah.
How many years is Electrum? Is that 10?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Is that one of these official?
I think he just made that up.
Oh, yeah. He just made that up.
Yeah, I don't think it's an official marriage length, so to speak. Yeah.
Well, so the best part of this one, I'm still art director, by the way.
Yes.
The best part of this issue is the foreword by Gary Holian, who is on it right now. And I'll tell you what, this foreword is one for the ages.
It's the 10th anniversary.
Long years. That's how long it's been since Greyhawk fandom organized itself online and started debating the setting of love. What a long ride from a small band of fans. I rate the cancellation of favorite role-playing setting to people who, here we are 10 years after the first Earth Journal. It's hard to believe. 2 were produced, never mind 18 issues. Greyhawk lives as long as its fans keep it alive. Here's the 18 more Earth Journals. Well, we got other publications.
Fantastic.
And we made,
How many more Earth Journals did we get?
I think we got
close to that.
30, yeah, I think we're close to
17. Isn't there 35?
No.
There's 36. There actually is 36. 18 more. Wow.
Yeah, 18 more. Gary is a prophet.
Yeah, yep, 18 more.
He's
wow.
a prophet.
Yep. It's 18 more. At least one of the ones that I've managed to collect.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Wow.
He called it like 10 years early. Yep.
You are a prophet there, Gary.
Yeah, and it's 2006, so it's almost 20 years old. So soon 20 years
Gary,
old.
did Les reach out to you? We're going to start pilfering some of your...
yeah. And now we got the logo and the work that Rick put in.
Very shortly.
Yeah, because we have a whole generation of Oerth journals that use the same layout and stuff. So...
The P and... All right, here we go. Zeldraton.
Yeah, exactly. The city not far from Karlstrand, a city that Karlstrand superseded in a lot of ways, so to speak. It superseded Zeldraton. It's a city of really old tradition from the old Elissa, the Flan Elissan Empire and stuff. So it's a city that managed to stay relevant throughout thousands of years, probably. So it's one that is really old in the setting of Greyhawk.
This article is built off of the previous issue's article, Kalstrin article, same Luby, but then he brings in his buddies.
So top-notch team. So I haven't read it, but I can just imagine it must be top-notch with these people making it. Yeah, definitely.
And the typeset's slightly different. Is it because the background's beige on this one?
Yeah, he experimented a little bit, and you probably got better, cooler software every year and more powerful computers.
These Tarask editions that he talks about that will destroy your printer.
Exactly, they were printer friendly, and then there were the Tarask edition and stuff. So
yeah. I think the major Tarask edition one was the last one before the reboot of the Gary Con edition, correct? That came out, if I recall.
Yep.
All right, so Hextor and Zilchis dominate this.
Yep.
Radrich, Zeldraton. sorry for being ignorant, but I've never heard of this city before.
No, it's part of. It's been around. I think it's mentioned in the box set from '83
Yeah, it's
too.
on there.
And
It could be,
oh
but
yeah,
it's
oh yeah,
not.
it's
It's
the capital of the South Province, and
was,
it's
yeah.
been yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
it's a
Red
city
Town.
of
Got it.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It's have very old roots back in prehistory of Greyhawk. It was the seat of Flan power long before the Origians came in
Was
and
it
took
on?
over and stuff.
Was it on Darlene's map?
I think so. Hang on a second. Give me a minute
Yeah.
to double check, but I'm pretty
If
sure
it
that
was,
it
then
had yeah.
shame on me for missing it.
But we knew nothing about it except for a population number.
Yeah, they
Right.
will probably just mention one or two times
True.
in the
Okay.
yeah.
So it's got a high area and a high city and a low city. City laws
Yep,
prevent cattle
yep.
being driven deep into the city.
Yeah, you have Selraton, Primp, hex pools are on the Darlene map,
Okay.
and Neri in the vicinity, and Pitchfield as well,
Okay.
and Iron Gate and Skent, so in that area, and Shathold. And then Jalpa for some reason, not Karlstrand, not Reldevin, but Jalpa. So Jalpa also is one of the early Reldevin or Uridian cities.
I mean, it's not to go off on that tangent for too long, but Anna, do you think Sargent added some cities because the population was so high and he needed some other population centers?
Oh yeah, and I think he wanted it to make it more of a political intrigue and stuff. So just like he did for the Marklands, he added stuff in Veluna, he added stuff in Nyrond and in Foriundi. Yeah, so he wanted to weave his little cool political whatever. So and it was done before even the Undying, the Living Greyhawk, Gazetteer and stuff added cool stuff in here. So yeah.
Square of the coin.
I am really sad to say that though I've never ran any lengthy campaign stuff in the South Province when this has been here this entire time.
Yeah.
I know Anna's done stuff with it, but
yeah, we touched the east of it. We went from Reldevin and around to Karlstrand through the plains of Alyssa and a little bit. So I invented a few more places there that was not on the.
Only time, this ever came into play for me was when I was doing wars, right?
Right.
I'm gonna conquer
I'll
the South
post.
Province.
Yeah, that's the link to my campaign map. It's not updated. There's a whole bunch of stuff in Shieldlands and stuff that is not on there. But the Reldevin area is pretty much the status I had it after the Reldevin campaign or during it. So yeah. Exactly, and that ruin is on my map. I think it's the ruin of Sakheron or Sakheron.
Okay.
Oh, there's a name for it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's the. I think that there might have been a whole city, but it's the palace or it's just a faint ruin. If you know what to look for, you can probably see it.
Denizens of the Flanesh, the Chronals. If I said that right.
Yeah, so this is an oddball. I do like the backstory that goes with the article, though. Mentions on
Almazad the Wise is in here too.
Yeah, because you're listed as the Owl Weaver or whatever it was. Yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Owl Master. Yep.
What? I'm confused at what.
What are
is it class or is it a?
I think it's
Chronal is the name of the monster or the name of the person. Yeah.
I guess it's
he's a medium outsider, chaotic
breed.
exoplanet shapechanger. Yeah.
It's kind of a cursed being, a being that dabbled in chronomancy, who either has an accident and is turned into a chronal or is punished by the gods for meddling with time.
So Almazad the Wise is telling about these things.
And
I got it.
In turn, their whole shtick is they make bargains. So they're almost like devils in a way. They make these bargains with people to buy more time or what, a rewind time. I don't know.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
In Pathfinder 1, there was like a script devil that had scrolls and stuff that scrapped up curses, and if you read it, you can get something, but you're also bound by its curse and stuff. So you can strike bargains with it. Yeah.
Okay. There's some who have suffered this fate as well, and it talks about some of them.
Yeah.
Okay. We're now outsiders native to dim flame of time. Interesting. So it looks like someone he really developed this up enough for an article on it, and
Yep.
his Greyhawk went off this direction, and with a lot of the time, Chronomancer. Was that another Forgotten Realms?
That's like time magic for 3rd edition.
It was 3rd edition.
Yeah.
What's up, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is old. But Mike's in it.
Hey.
Yeah, I guess this is probably the first time he presents this, and now there's a whole big
Right.
module that a source book that he
Yeah.
put out. That is probably much more
He's
updated.
been working on it from the beginning.
Yeah. Yep. So this was the first version, and you can probably go to Dewey Carthen's, or maybe it's on GM's Guild. I'm not sure.
What? Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, okay, good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What was your participation in this, Mike?
There's somewhere in the history, there's some tie-in with all that I
Oh, okay.
contributed. I think maybe that was it. I didn't have not a whole lot.
I was curious as to what year he got there.
Yep. Here is the link for his new version of this.
Yeah, which is much more good.
Yeah.
Sam
more
probably
stuff
had
in
more
it.
input than me by far.
Yeah, it's $9.99 for that one. So by Rick Miller. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. He's got, I mean, he's done a lot of detail here even early on. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, he had already worked on it a bit, but the new source book is way more detailed. I don't know if he changed the whole spiel or if it's just more the same story, more elaborate. I don't know that, so to speak. I haven't read it
really
in detail.
fleshed things out.
Oh, I'm sure he did that, but I'm not sure if they are compatible in story and stuff.
So I guess the cover is him. The cover
Oh
of this
yeah,
one is.
I think it is. Yeah. I think it is. Yeah.
In Crimea.
Yeah.
And he's a shade, according to this.
Yeah, but he also stays reasonably close, I think, at least the beginning to the published story. He doesn't go overboard completely and throw out the canon and make his own version from scratch, which I will do.
Probably heavily based off of Greyhawk Adventures.
I don't know. Yeah, but I think because Jera and Crimea and stuff that is at least published
with his usual 3.5 flair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gallup Dur Pass, but it's cool. Yep.
Yeah, and a lot of that Gallup Dur Pass is part. It was in that Veil of the Mage adventure,
and it comes with a map that I used for some of the stuff. And I had also a problem because I wanted to add some of the stuff from the Gord books that also plays out there that has a completely different take on the Veil of the Mage from the Gord
Jaren's
books.
Plasmatic Blade spell again.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. There's the map.
And he has a different heraldry of the Veil of the Mage, which I think is interesting.
Yeah,
and a really good one too. That heraldry is really good.
A lot more towns in here than you would, I mean, way more than. There was nothing in there to begin with. Even that adventure didn't have that much. I mean, it was decent, but it wasn't great. So now this I've run this adventure. Yeah. Seas of Fall and Summer. Yep. Got the silent ones in it, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's two hooks. One with the silent ones, and the other one with Lashton of Grey Hill hired you, the wizard.
So unfortunately, before I was logging adventures, so I don't know what adventuring group it was. I didn't put that in. I just
And
logged
was
the
that a
name back.
period before you actually logged?
No, I logged adventures, but I didn't log the group.
Okay.
I didn't
Yep.
put the group in.
Well,
And
you had your players on every adventure, so there was no
right,
need,
right.
I guess. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Hmm.
but,
This
yep.
one has this is high level, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Again,
It's high level. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
you
my
don't
guess is I
mess
run it
around.
for 9th and up. So, yeah, and there's Lashton. Yep.
No, History Prof, I didn't dodge it. I just got it earlier today. So I took a couple of ibuprofen and feel fairly miserable. Not totally miserable, but fairly miserable. So
Prof, you got the crud, man. So I remember you were,
I
was
don't
it
think I've been to any convention without getting it. I don't see enough people between conventions. That's my
yeah.
problem. Okay, good.
Was it
Yep.
last GaryCon you got deathly ill? Or was that 2 ago? I always forget.
Yep. Oh, I got ill.
Oh, so,
Thankfully, I usually managed to get myself home before I got ill,
yeah.
and the same thing here. So that
I
was
was
good.
saying Prof he was
2
really
ago.
bad.
Oh, okay.
I
Yep.
was 2 ago, man. Losing track of time.
Yep.
Whew. Yeah. I recall everyone liking this
Yep.
adventure.
So it's set in the Sea of Dust.
Yeah.
Ruin.
Yeah, one of the outskirt ruins, right? That are
Uh,
on the Darlene map.
And more of these third edition enormous stat blocks. Yep.
probably a lot of traps as well, knowing him.
There.
Yep.
I knew there's a nightshade in here.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that
Oh.
that was the baddie. Yeah. 7 specters. That's a little crazy. What are you doing? Yeah. And a beholder. Just minor stuff. Heighten my frog tap. Yep. It's called Seas of Fallen Summer. Right? Is that the name of the adventure? We may
Yep.
have talked
Yep.
about this. Let me go adventure log. Let me just see. Oh, I did log it. It was not as long ago as we thought. Number 797. And it was the Night Stalkers out of Altamira went. There you go. Yeah.
Is that pre or post stream?
That is pre. Streaming starts here, right here at 8:21. So that is, yeah, that is before. Number 821 is the first one. Yep. As you can see, the Expedition's Ruins of Greyhawk was all right before it. Yeah. Yeah. So it was not that long before, maybe a year or two. It's hard to keep track of, year to year on that without guessing, but yeah. So, uh-huh. Yep. Norovirus. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh. I remember the Ghostly Soul Wizard here. Ew. Yeah, this was good.
The dragon.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Azure Razor. There we go. 522 hit points.
Yeah. That's been standard from third edition onwards, I think, for big dragons.
Spoiler, but I don't think you're supposed to fight that dragon.
Yeah,
No, but the really big dragons in third edition or 3.5 had 1,000 hit points. I think the really beastie ones had like 1,500 or something. So that is only a beefy one, but not a super beefy one. Yeah.
Well, in a game with critical threats on 17 to 20 and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
critical multipliers and stuff,
Yeah.
a 500 hit point dragon is
Well, you can kill it in 3-4
impossible.
rounds
Yeah.
because you can do like, yeah, it's like I did in Hawktails. I put an Excel spreadsheet and took a 20th level character, decked it out with the most advanced weapon I can think of, and it could do a critical of over 1,000 damage in a round. So then I need to know where I need to place my dragon's hit points. So yeah.
Ugh. Whew. Okay. Um, and about scaling it. Silver Blade of Amundsen. I don't remember anyone having that, getting that. I'll have to look on the character sheets in the
Well, it was probably too overpowered, so you
Night
didn't want to hand it
Stalkers.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I may have made some changes to it though.
Yeah.
But so.
And then you renamed it so they can't look at the adventure and see that they missed it. Yeah, and that you nerfed
No,
it
my
or
guys
something.
don't read anything. That's not true. Bill reads stuff, but the rest of them don't. All right, Dungeon Master's Dilemma.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
it's awesome.
Oh,
It's
boy.
another great one.
Back then I had ideas.
Mhm.
Not as good now as I used to be.
Oh, but I love the Mayaheen shield. Now I got ideas there.
That's
It's
not her.
no, but
That's from the
it's
cartoon.
okay, but it looks cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Lana Ranger. Ooh,
The lousy shield. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a cute. All I get's a lousy shield. Yeah.
Yep.
I'd
And
always thought
greed
that in the
is not.
adventure. What the hell's he fight with? The Cavalier.
Yeah.
No
uh,
thanks.
I love the end of it, but 6 women is not enough, and then you forgot one. Oh, that's so good. Yeah.
Good old Vecna. It's always the heel.
Yep.
That's funny. Tiamat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very nicely done, Mike. Look at that. You can barely see the WOG there. You didn't sign this one.
No, it was so full of Vecna, I guess. Or sorry, of Tiamat. So I don't know. Yeah. But it's fantastic as always.
My media is a little hit or miss back then. So, like, I think Rick might have redone the lettering on it because I used to hand letter everything.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I think he typed and repasted lettering in there so you could read it clearly.
Yeah.
All right. So now, midway through the year, you get another one. So 6 months later.
Yep.
Issue 19.
Yeah, this cover is pretty snazzy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the second page is really snazzy. There must be a big B spell or something. Yeah.
Or Mage Hand or a Spectre
Yeah,
Hand.
that might be. Yeah, that might be. Yeah.
Okay. On the cover, this issue Jerry Minor depicts a sweet fallen angel. There you go.
And here do you start with the Tarascu and the printer-friendly editions. He mentioned them in the editorial.
I want to see if this works. This site is closed to go to DeviantArt already. That's funny.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I was just saying because there was a link here for his art.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, it's 20 years old, so yeah.
This year's been flying by. Mike's
Still our
all
director.
All right.
Clocking in at 26 pages.
Wow.
Oh, and that's my first contribution too. I gave you
Yes.
my map. I just finished it.
That's right.
The all map. Yep.
The most archaic of Animats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yep.
all right.
Yep. I was still living back in Sweden, and I managed to finish it off and send it to you via email back and forth. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to see how many of these names you made up. All the names except Albie Dalsum, huh?
Yeah, and Drasky and Bruiserag.
Okay.
I mean, Drasky's from the box set, and Bruiserag is from Leningrad Gazetteer. So all but 3 names.
Got some history.
A lot of history.
Lots of history.
Yeah, yeah. It was all head canon, and I'm just kind of making it up as I went.
That's all right. Would you say
surprisingly,
all's Mongolia as far as weather?
I
Yeah,
treat it like that, at least geographically as
yeah.
well.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Either
It's inland and high up and all
yeah,
that stuff. Yeah.
in my head, it's always been like Mongolia and Afghanistan smashed together because
Yeah.
it's kind
Yeah.
of nice in
Yeah.
some parts.
Okay.
It's very remote, landlocked.
Yeah,
Like
high
those
up.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mountains on 3 sides. So
Yeah.
it's
And
kind
a
of
southern
dry
one
from
you
that.
can't even cross, right?
There's the escarpments. You come high, and then there's the
Yeah.
you have to go down to get into the plains of the
Right.
Paynims. Yeah. So it's high up too. Yeah.
Huh.
The only geographic feature, I think, other than towns, that I added to this is that I put the capital, Ulican, on a mesa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Yep.
nobody challenged me on that.
No, it was so funny because you sent me the description and idea.
just-
So I made a version for because this is the early version, and then I've made 2
I was
updates
like, it
since
just
on my map.
can't be out in the middle of the open like that. There has to be
Exactly.
something.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you invented that race that goes around the mesa and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love their horses.
Yeah. So I remember I did that in Bryce, and then I sent you a preview, but that was too late for the article, so that made it later. So yeah.
All right. So Almazed the Wise did fight Abby Dalzim. Cool.
Yeah. Because I figured, he's got to have some pantheon of baddies that he's gone up against.
Right.
They just kind of throw a Backlunish wizard into the circle of 8. Come on,
Right.
he's got to have
There's gotta be-
some accomplishments.
You gotta
Right?
have some street cred, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now we're into the modern time here. Oh. All right. Government Ulican is principal meeting ground for the Khanate Council. So there's a lot of half ogres in here too, right?
The Khanate Council, just for reference, everybody, imagine the scene in Conan where all the Mongol warlords are like, "What's best in life?" They're all sitting around the fire. That's the Khanate Council.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess Ulakan looks a bit like that city where Conan comes to when he walks around, and there's some that is like yelling at him, and he just punches it really hard. And
the fighting pits and things. And Conan the Barbarian probably influenced me heavily for this.
Oh, yeah. I think it works really well. Yeah. There's also some cool heraldry possibilities here I can see too. Yeah.
Which has been tackled in recent
years. Yeah. But there's even more in here that I don't see in the...
Really?
Yeah, Protectors of Ulakan wasn't there. The Scourges wasn't there.
Oh,
the Skull Break.
The Warbands.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. They were, The Tamers,
sure?
the Undefeated. No, I don't think they were. They were the different...
he was doing the Khanate, wasn't
Yeah, exactly. It's not the other faction. So give me some ideas and send them to me, and we'll do them too, because that will be awesome.
Warbands. So the deal with the Warbands, if you see on here, is
what page
the
are you
raiment.
on for the Warbands?
27, I think.
Oh my
It
God,
starts
I'm
26.
going too slow.
26. Yeah, 26. Yeah.
All right. The deal with the Warbands is not, they don't have necessarily heraldry. It's the raiment. If you look at each of them, I describe like what color their turbans are or what color garb they wear. That's how they are.
Okay, good.
Street colors. They're more gangs than political.
Yeah, they might have tattoos or scarifications or something like that to identify themselves.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A lot of it is, and Mike, you're making a lot of this. You had to make a lot of this up, which is kudos, man.
I was also heavily influenced by Al-Qadim, no surprise.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So, like, the Broken Scimitars warband, they have a ochre shield.
Right. Broken scimitar device.
With the scimitar device on it. So that's one for you.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm pretty sure it was done. But I think that might have been because they are closely associated with one of the Khanates.
The Fingers of Alashaz.
Oh yeah.
Great host. The Misbegotten Horde.
Yeah, the undefeated. Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
The followers of Zabask is a good example. So their raiment is a white and black turban, wound,
Right. Here.
and the ends hang loose. The ends hanging loose is key because if they're tucked in, you're some other warband.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who are untucked is the followers.
Yeah.
So it's little details like that can get you killed in them.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing your colors, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're all 1%ers. Misbegotten Horde, Scourges, Protectors of Luckand. Some are smaller than others, some are big.
Yeah.
Tamers, Phantoms.
Well, even the small ones, like a few hundreds, is enough if you meet them at your
The
party and
undefeated,
they
there's
come around.
4,000 of them.
Yeah, that's probably why they're undefeated. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. Taskmasters, Thevin's Gang,
Heavy mace, pole arm, and longbow. Yep.
the Wild Men.
Yeah, I think what spurred me writing these warbands was the fact that in the writing it talks about how Bull has footmen with pole arms, and at the same time, they're a horse riding culture. I'm thinking, man, that's a disparate kind of thing. So I had to have some reason for these like different kinds of groups. Like, oh, in the south they use pole arms, in the north they're mounted archers.
Yep. And Ullacan and stuff needs to be defended by foot folks as well as people on horseback.
Really, really nicely done, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's an early Anna map, right?
Yep. That was it's been worked on ever since. I think I redid most of it, but there parts of it that are still there. So yeah.
I had a map which was just a clipped Darlene map that I would like write on, and then Anna made that from my scrap map.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like about Anna's map is she includes the 2 monasteries from Eric Mona's Backlands Delights article.
Yep. I try to cover everything, and thanks to all you guys telling me what I'm missing. So that's
Oh, so Kester is the guards that road that from the escarpment.
South. Yep.
There is one road through. Okay.
Yep.
Dalzine is kind of like looming over it.
Okay.
So Kester is probably a very old city.
Yeah. Okay.
Very old.
And the altar of Gaywar is a Postfest article I did for Campfire. It was the very first article I ever did for Campfire.
Oh, yeah.
Back in 2004 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've been doing old since day one.
Mm-hmm. So I can see that Tuat Baragu and Kanak and Kester and Ullacan are all very old, much older than most cities and stuff in the Flannese.
Yeah. Kester's, it's an Iridian city.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's originally an Iridian city that the Yuli just built over the top of.
Yeah. The Iridians came from here before they migrated east. Yeah.
I think there's Oerth ruins on the map. You put those. And
there might be something I missed, but some of them are they're turning into Seamus, Kanate, and stuff like that. But I think we did changes. But Seamus became a city and a town and stuff there. So
yeah, the lore goes, not by me, but the original lore said that they followed, like they copied what the Orcs did. They eventually built their own towns.
Mm-hmm.
Probably over
it's
the ruins.
Elementary, like Gary says here. So yeah.
Elementary.
Yep.
All day, all night.
And you did this because you're like, there's nothing here and I want to develop it?
Yeah. So when you first joined Campfire, you're hanging out in the chats and everyone's talking about Keeland.
Right.
And they're writing their Oerth journal articles about this and that. So you're like, what can I write about that no one else has touched? So like, I'll do all. Yeah.
Yep.
Even though you've never ventured here.
No, I mean, I had a one-shot adventure set in all with Abi Dalzine.
Nice.
Okay, and then from there, it was all headcanon, but I never got to play it out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Virtual GrowCon 1, I had the disciple of Abi Dalzam, Nazim bin Khalifa, who was the
Oh man.
Elementalist Necromancer guy, and that was when
Still alive or dead?
and well, he's probably dead, and that's the one where Vernarian Vorge stole the tongue.
Oh,
right, and
Yeah.
that set things off from that point onward. When
He may as well be from Ulm, being a relish as worshiper.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
definitely. All right, great one.
Yep.
All right, amid the deepening dark, Creighton Broadhurst. Oh, it's an
Yep.
adventure.
I think so. Yep. Yep, it's an adventure.
So it's you're exploring a ruin of a narrow temple, I believe,
I'll make sure I didn't
in the
write.
Sus Forest.
Yep.
I ran this.
He's 2 for 2.
That's why you have an adventure log with everything here. I must have. Amid the deepening dark, number 769, run by Theo's Heroes, which is led by a jester, Theodore Craxus. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So this was I ran this before I ran the other one. All right. I knew it sounded familiar. That's 2. Yeah. Cult dedicated in a role. This was level 5th, right? Yeah, 5th level. This was early on in their adventuring lives. Yeah. Aris Lenga. The role is always fun, and I love the sus, so that's why I was like, "Oh, a sus adventure, perfect."
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And here we have some more Iron Gate, Trail of Evil, North Anchor, and stuff.
What's that?
That's the next one. Is
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm ahead of the thing here, so I
yeah,
should not.
a little bit. The pit of darkness instead of the pit of despair. It's
Yep.
coming back to me now. Yeah, Darrow.
And the Tarask edition have full color maps of the thing that scrolled past there. So yeah.
Bridge of the Reaver. See, I always gotta figure out. All right, hunt for Comfort Damar, part 2 of the Trail of Evil. All right. Woo. Sea lanes have done it. All right, so this is the Stephen Greer with the second one. And this one's seagoing.
Okay.
So how many parts is this? Is this only a 2-parter or is it multiple
I
beyond
don't
this?
know. Yeah.
Good question.
We'll have to find out.
At least 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chapter 1.
But yeah, this one's really classy. It's got ship floor plans. It's got some handouts for the players.
Yeah. It looks like there's a conclusion at the end here, so it seems like it's only 2
The
2
Harbor
parts.
Master. Oh, there's a
Yep.
thug. It's Fritz. Just kidding. Gratchet the
It's
Fence.
got one of my favorite 3E things, the mob of townsfolk.
Right. Right, where they were stat blocked. Right?
Yeah, Mob of Angry Tavern Folk, CR8.
Yeah.
Yep.
135
A
hit points.
gargantuan mob of humanoid, mob of medium humanoids. Yep.
Golden Wave. Well, at least he didn't name it something else.
Expert grappler and trample 2d6. Yep.
Hey, what's up, Mandy? I know I'm being crude now, but
So I think the gist of the adventure is the players get wrapped up in a privateer mission to take out this haunted vessel
I like it.
that's plaguing the North End.
I love ghost ships. It's always a good way to go. There's the golden Curtis, there's the golden wave. Don't get started. It's not sour load either.
Yeah, as Gary reminds, Steve did a lot of
Yep.
stuff in Dungeon
Spine
Magazine.
Castle and Far Shore. Yeah. I remember all those Far Shore supplements that made it out into the net area. And I was like, oh, what's this Far Shore thing? I was like, oh my God, that's far away.
You could say Gary did the fluff and Steve probably did the crunch, right?
Right. So, monster manual, random encounters, Spire of the Harpy. So it's set in days and traveling. All right, that's cool. Crawford Delmar. There it is. That's a big ship.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Clark in the roll. Ooh. Not nice.
A lot of narrow going on.
Yeah, knots and
Yeah.
narrow everywhere.
Grave Wind. That's an awesome name. Yep.
Lobotomized orc. 10 of them. Ah. See, someone has a sense of humor. Ah. It is, Gary. It is. There's an adventure card, the Ghost Ship in the Greyhawk event in Future Greyhawk box set, which is a sunken one, which is where
Yep.
I like a lot. And the Ghost Ship itself just floating around.
There's
There's
a lobotomized orc in here too.
yeah, I
CR
just said
half.
that. And I just started laughing my
Yeah.
ass off about
Yep.
it.
That's funny. Yep.
There's a Ghost Ship floating around outside Harby now
Okay.
with Michael, the spirit of Michael Baton on there, decapitated.
Yep.
He's a ghostly revenant now. Let's see where that goes. The PCs have successfully defeated Grey Wind and captured, destroyed, and covered a mod on the base, once again safe. And that is that it. I guess that was it. I guess it was a two-parter.
Mm-hmm.
Scythe of Racking. Rack spell from Book of Vile Darkness. Oh, that's cool. I used something from that. Nice. Reward. 15,000 gold dragon knights for capture sinking of the cover of the Vile crew. Huh. That's cool. Love those handouts. I love them back in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
That's
how
kind of
Baldur's
stuff
League
I
gets
would
started.
do.
Finding that. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, see, there goes. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Malden's off on his Spelljammer tangent there. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. All right, so that's let me see. Do you have a player's handbook? Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Pantheon of the Stick.
Mm-hmm. There was the Order of the Stick became
Soak it
very
all
popular.
in.
Yep. With apologies to Rick Burlew that did the original.
So let me
Order of the
tell
Stick.
you, trying to imitate the Rich Burlew's Order of the Stick art is hard. That comic took me a very long time to make.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's cool.
awesome. Yeah.
Boing. What happened? What the hell just happened more than he should have impaled you? I don't know, Alana. All of a sudden, my stats went way up.
Pop.
Oh no! Heronius' axe turned into a sword. Is that good? Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh,
that's
the
funny.
edition change era was fun
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
for comics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically everyone's turning into third edition here.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yep.
Hello, I'm still here. Remember my plot to cut you off from your worshippers?
Yeah.
My
God
god.
of Swartz, and nothing happened, and he's
Finally,
not a core
I'm
deity.
tired of being just a guy
Oh,
who's warts, werewolves, and disgruntled halflings. It's time for an upgrade.
yep.
Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
He must not
Oh,
be a
that's awesome.
he must not be a
When
core
you
dude.
read this, do you sit and jot down these cool ideas and then turn them into
That's so funny.
comics? Yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Yeah.
That's the only time I ever did an Order of the Stick.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah,
It was really popular in the third edition Pathfinder era.
All right, December 2006. You get 3 Earth journals in 2006. Wow.
be right back.
Yep, 3 of them. That's pretty good.
Yeah. A lot of cool art too.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay. So they made an assistant editor-in-chief. I wonder if the Search Journal web page is up still. Let me click on it. Nope. Who did the artwork cover?
Mike did some, and then we have artist Eric Annenson,
Yeah, I don't know that art that
Brian
signature right there.
Mc. Oh,
That,
okay.
yeah.
Rick Arthur Miller. That's probably Rick who did the front page.
Oh, so this is where Casey started the Morgenstauler stuff. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean,
Yep.
imagine you'll get burned out. Absolutely, 100%.
But this is when that happened in Bandy Kingdom's Living Greyhawk, I guess. So, yep.
Yeah, of Earth and Altar in the middle face. Uh-oh, is Sam creating his new canon here? Oh no, it's Gerantino again. Another Jerry dazzles us with another spectacular cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, and that looks like his work
Awesome.
right there too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Jerry Dazzles. Yep.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the middle face. What's he trying to do here, Gary?
Oerth and the Altar, the
Yeah,
middle
no,
faith.
the middle face.
Yep.
Term Barai, Alana and Tretherian.
Yeah. It's a look at Old Faith and its interaction with others. Yep.
Well, I think he's talking about how it
It's the
converged
old
into.
roots. Yeah. Exactly. Old roots. I
Yeah.
like this. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I can imagine getting burned out, man. No, it's neo old faithism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
Huh. Malekith.
Yep.
We're emerged from Mar Castle.
Yep. Now we're up to 596. So we are starting to reach the end of Living Greyhawk.
Yeah, 2 years. That's it.
Yep. CR20. Yep.
I'm just.
And this is also Epic Archmage 1. That's from the Epic rules.
What's that?
Archmage 1. Human male wizard 19 Archmage 1. That's even Epic rules in there. Really high level play. Because the Epic handbook had come out.
This guy's hated by. I use the Scarlet Brotherhood Vecna. Wow.
Then it's tough. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a look at the last name. That's a play on Yagarini, Zaga Yagarini.
Yeah.
Neutral.
Yep.
Wizard 19 Archmage 1. Okay.
Yep. And Mike, you ran some epic adventures, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Did they work out, or was it
Oh,
completely
they all
falling apart?
worked out. No,
Yeah,
it
cool.
all worked out. It was
Yeah.
just not sustainable for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have to do like one shots or a couple of adventures or something.
Robe
Back
of the Mad
then,
Archmage.
everyone had an insatiable desire to play D&D, which I can't complain about.
No, that's
They were always trying to one up each other. It's like, oh,
yeah.
so and so's 20th level.
Thanks,
I
Rob.
want to get to 20th level, and then they just would keep pushing each other, and then when a
Yeah.
book comes
I
out,
also remember you had the podcast and live plays and stuff that were
yeah,
fantastic. The audio quality was fantastic, especially
yeah,
considering it was like over 10 years
that's
since
my
you
friend
did it.
Eric's doing. He's,
Yeah.
he's good at
Yeah.
what he does.
Yeah, and it was fantastic editing
Ahead of
and
its
audio
time.
quality. Yeah, the audio
There
quality
were
was.
there were not many podcasts back then, and
No,
I
you were
really,
early. I listened to you probably the first time before I moved here
in
to California.
hindsight, if we just focused on D&D, I think not Greyhawk necessarily, but just D&D, I think we would have done better.
Oh yeah, yeah, because you were ahead of your time quality wise and content wise. Yeah.
Do you have any of those old? Is that somewhere? Please don't tell me they're lost.
Yeah, it's still out there. I
Yes.
don't have a link or anything on me, unfortunately. Patrick probably
Was
knows the link, though.
D20 something they were called? Some of them were even on YouTube. Yeah. Eric did some on YouTube.
Robe of the Mad Archmage.
Gamers Table, right, Patrick?
Gamers Table,
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't have.
I'll see if I can find them if they're on Spotify.
And that's I'm a bad friend for not knowing all this stuff, but I'm one of these people who does not like to listen to their own voice,
That's
so I don't go
understandable.
back and rewatch videos
Yeah.
or podcasts.
Yeah,
50
Eric Osley.
episodes.
They're on Gamers Table on Actual Plays. They're on Eric Osley.
Oh, is Gamers Table a site where people hosted hosted
No,
different podcasts?
they're on various
It's-
platforms like
I
Spotify,
think-
probably Apple,
Oh.
and a bunch of others. Yeah.
There was a site, but I think he let the domain go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I could be wrong.
But if you search for Gamers Table and Eric Osley on Spotify, you can find them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably still on that. Where are you guys at on?
I just am at Robe of the Mad Archmage for Malekith. Yeah.
Yeah, Malekith is his Rick's
Main guy.
his creation.
Because isn't he over at Temple? Is he over in Mage Point now?
I seem to think he didn't have a mention of him, didn't he?
Yeah, I think that's where he is now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a great convention. I had a fantastic convention. But we can talk about that at the end a little bit, mention it more. Yeah. Too bad I should have run into you. That would have been awesome. Yep.
Yes, Gamer Stable. You're right, Gary. We should have been
Yeah,
a stable.
Gamers Table or Gamers Table. I don't know which. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Casey's. This is the first time I've seen Casey here.
Yep.
Morgenstaller, Red Dragon of the Rift.
His big dragon.
Yep. Yep.
So it's good when you can get your signature contribution putting work to it.
Yeah. So
Exactly. You should have barged in. Next time you see him at convention, please barge in and talk to me.
yeah,
I'd love to.
At any point, like at a convention, please say hello. Yeah, wherever
Yeah,
you are.
definitely. Yeah.
Next one, big one from each page. Please say hi.
Same here.
Got
Oh, and here we have in the yeah. There's some cool art and a long stat block. CR21. Yeah.
Morgenstaller does not. Can he shape change into human?
Not don't think that the chromatics can do that. It depends.
Yeah,
Maybe they can. Yeah.
I didn't know if a third edition they gave him a change.
Some of them they definitely have some spells and stuff, but not as many as the metallic ones. But they have frightful presence and a really nasty breath weapon and stuff.
Only 436 hit points. That's low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
But you have when you have a frightful presence 200 feet wide.
See,
With
this is where I stroke. Male mature adult red dragon, barbarian 1, pious templar 1.
Yeah, it's just that they have rage abilities and stuff like that, which I think is cool for a dragon to have.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Breath weapon. Oh, I wonder if this link works. Cannonfire.com. Just kidding.
Well, maybe.
No, that's the old site.
Yep.
That goes to the old site.
As I thought.
Yep.
Wah, wah, wah. That's nothing compared to the other dragon we saw with Rick. Rick's one other dragon had way more hit points than that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the 3rd edition now, man. So.
About 436 is not too bad. It's not too shabby.
So Morgenstern was not created by him. It was created by Keith Simcox.
Yeah.
Author of Bandit Kingdom 3 so year 3-03, Trouble at Bacco Canyon. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, there's a Rift Canyon map.
Eric
And Eric did those great maps. Right.
Oh yeah, that was so awesome when I saw his maps.
Yeah.
We've had him on the show too.
Right,
so,
right. He had the Shieldland
Mhm.
ones, right? They were mostly Shieldlanders.
Oh, he did a whole bunch. I thought he had done the whole Flanese, but I don't think he made. He's still working on them. I think there's a site
most
somewhere.
of it.
Yeah, most of it. Yep, he did for Living Greyhawk. He was official cartographer of the live, or at least Triad. They hired him to do various maps. So yeah.
Yeah. Gets the job done, this map. So you know
Oh,
where.
I love the style. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Very, very special.
Rick again.
Yep.
Archaeology of magical nodes and structures in the Flannis.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Hello, Dennis. Malden is in the house. Awesome.
Yeah, Jeremy, he did a bunch. I mean, he showed. I think I have a bunch of them on my machine.
He had
when
a
we
bunch
did
of
the
them, and he had
discussion.
an art. One of the art sites, he put extra ones that, but they did afterwards. So yeah.
Okay. Wizard's Tower acting is Skagith!
Hello, Skagith.
What's going on, man? Now to find. I will find it. Only 12 buttons to go through. There we go. I found it. Woo! What's up, man? So he talks about Mage Point in here too.
Yeah.
All right. So nodes, shadow helixes.
Yeah, there's some cool magic
tapping into
stuff.
Magic source. This is something I would think
Rick
that
loves his arcane.
Yep.
Yep.
I think Roger Moore would love this article too.
Yeah.
A magical node. Damn. This is stuff that my head can't get around. Like I can't do this. No, I'm saying it's great, but I myself can't. This is well out of my wheelhouse.
Oh, I love when you're deep into physics and fantasy physics and stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's something I don't have the capability of doing. And he's got some Rary's Tower and Ket. Rary's Momentous Transposition.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're looking at there is an epic spell.
Okay.
I believe that's a 3.0 epic spell.
Did they get rid of them in 3.5? Or did they keep them?
No, they just didn't update it, which is bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you
So
need
but
334,000 gold pieces to develop it, so it's
yeah,
a
it don't
tough
have a
one.
level. It has a spellcraft DC. It
Yeah.
has all the
Mhm.
XP costs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so in Tome of Magic, there is a 9th level spell that's similar called Estate Transference.
Yeah.
So okay. So this is like to move your place wherever you want, I guess.
You move from Kit to the Bright Desert. Only for cost of 300,000.
That's cheap, man. And then you got it set there. Other possible sites or nodes. So he's looking through areas that may have other special.
Mage points on there.
Yep. Oh, Spine Castle. Yeah, that's cool. The early history of the Velvet Diary and origin of
Mhm.
Cuthbert.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
It's
so
the
good.
Sam
early
spin on it.
heresy.
Yeah, it's Sam,
This is
we
gonna
have
scare me over the Sam stuff here.
Sam
Yeah,
Wisdom's here. Yep. Mhm.
yeah.
The death and rebirth of Cuthbert, and yep.
The coming of the Vol and the destruction of Tesharon. So Cuthbert was an initiative Deleb. Interesting. Negative 200 CY.
He's also very recent.
According to Sam.
Yeah, exactly, according
Right.
to Sam.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never hear Sam talking about Cuthbert.
No,
Right?
but now we know that we need to have him on to talk about Cuthbert. Yeah.
He's not even on tonight. I think he's got class tonight, so he's not even. I don't think he's home.
Yeah.
Like I said, Rick was going to come on, but he had a work problem. He had to go in.
I'm sure Sam's ears are burning though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's listening in somewhere. Yeah.
So Sam has it in this that Charybdis disappeared in the last decade of the first century CY at White Plume, which means White Plume was for 400 plus years, almost 500 years empty with no Charybdis. Interesting. Like I said, that going back, there's a lot of history that you can go back and write.
Yeah.
No one wrote it.
I need to look at this now. Yeah.
Whether, it's a fun exercise.
Yeah.
Sam's known for his Vecna history,
Mm-hmm.
but not so much known for this Cuthbert
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what surprises me. Yeah.
Well, he read all the Vecna stuff, so he covered some of this in the same sweep, so to speak. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Now. Let's see if I'm on a roll. Did I run this one? I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Stephen Greer.
Nope. No,
Yeah.
grinning did not come up. Blue. Oh, I better not do blue 5 results. Oh! I have the grinning blue skull. I don't know if it's the same.
That's awful coincidental.
Isn't it?
Yeah. And Horn Society adventure. Yeah.
I'm just going to scroll through and just see is there a skull in here. I bet you that's maybe I changed the name for some reason.
This is cool. I need to read this. Yep.
The grinning blue skull. I mean, this is earlier than the others. This is number 655. Yep, look, the Sapphire Skull of Storms. I did run it. I just changed the name to the Grinning Blue Skull.
I'll be darned.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, there you go, Curtis. Yep. Now we know. You figured it out. Yep.
Because this was in the sus, and I'm like, oh man, I got to run, another one that was in the sus, or was it the gnarly? Wherever it was, That one's actually the cousin of Corruptus, known as Corruptus. Ah, that's a good one.
Yep. Buggy bugbears. Yep.
Deadwood Dungeon. So, all right, well, good. I don't remember much about this. But with the skull chokers are
That's a
nasty.
little bit of some maps and bunch of 3rd edition spell or stat blocks.
Insectile bugbears.
Yeah, and the Sapphire Skull of Storms. Yep.
Yeah, I do not know what happened to that in my campaign afterwards because I don't have any memory of it. So, Kiss of the Dragon, the Wall of Force. There's an Ogre Mage in here. Undead. Lots of bugs. Oh, a Scarab Golem. Oh, that's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
What? Transmogrification apparatus. Pseudo-natural monstrous giant praying mantis.
Yeah, good old 3/5.
Wow.
Yeah. Dragon cultist mummy.
Yeah. All right, and there's a dragon in this. It's a tomb, actually. It's a dragon tomb. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So the tomb's word
Smoke. Yeah.
Okay. This one's not coming back to me.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I ran it. This item is lesser crystal skull in the roll. Okay. That's probably why it's not around in the campaign still.
Mm-hmm.
They probably gave it to someone of more power, and that was it. Off it went. In the file 13. What was the adventure that they kept all the items, the cursed items in? What's the TV show? Was that Friday the 13th?
No idea.
Where they had the big warehouse and they put all the, kind of like the Ark of the Covenant. And there was all
I
the
think Mike
items.
watched that one, but I never did. But I think it rings a bell.
That was Warehouse 13. Now there was one before that. I thought it was called, Warehouse 13 with Wolf, but there was another one before that.
Yeah, I haven't
was
seen
Warehouse
any
13.
of them.
I could have sworn there was another one before that, but maybe not. All right. Time we got. Oh, we're getting.
Speaking of Cuthbert.
Yes. Yeah, it was Caesar was Friday the 13th of series. Yeah, that's it. Yep. That's what it was. Okay. The Bridge of Oblivion. We must answer 3 questions, but we get one wrong, then you are cast into Rift Canyon. Stop. Who would cross the bridge? What is your name? Maheen. What is your quest? To seek the cup of Alakbar. What's your favorite color? Yellow. Right, off you go. That's easy. Voltus, what's your quest? What is the secret of the Saber Stockade? I don't know that. What is the secret of the Slaver Stockade? It's A2. That's the answer, right? Right there. Was your quest? Was Secret of Bone Hill? Yellow? No.
Again, another edition twist. Yeah.
Which salt merchant do you mean? First, they should say first 30.5 or fifth.
Yeah, but fifth hadn't come out back then.
Yeah,
so,
I know. I don't know that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, you have to know these things when you're a core deity. That's funny.
Oh, that's awesome. It was also ahead of its time by 10 years or 15 or something. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we got 10 minutes to go. I don't know if we should rush through. We got 4.
No. Oh yeah, so we skip it here. I think it's perfect to end at 20.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
4. So we'll start at 21 next next time. So well, it's good to see that there was a lot of Mike in these, right? Rick really did a great job during this era, keeping things fresh and moving, and a lot of different names. So
contributions were not as high as they would be later on. That's why he, I think, provided a lot of his own work in there,
Right. You mean numbers wise?
numbers wise of
Yeah.
contributors, right?
But that's
But the people who did contribute stuff were beefy articles, though, so that's good.
so. Just if you're aware, going back to the podcast issue, it's not an issue.
Yeah, he always bundled himself up. He's like he used a blanket and he kind of twirls around until he's really bundled up in there.
Um,
Yep.
I'll put this out. Everybody know Kenneth Goad? I mean, he's at Gary Con every year, right? Let me see if I can bring it up. He wants to start a podcast live play, but not a D&D, but like a theatrical thing. And I told him, I don't have time. I have no time. It's just not happening. And with all the other stuff I'm doing, no. But other people may be interested. So if you're interested in some live play acting with scripts and all, it would just be sound, by the way. Also, it would be podcast. Let him know. All right, just putting that out there. Yeah. So I hope your game holes went well for everyone and everyone had a great experience. I'm gonna try and get there next year.
Yeah, you should. It's a great convention.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of other things
Yeah,
going
I
on.
managed to find Chuck too, but it took until Sunday. I saw him on, I think it was Friday, but he had a table with 13 players, so I didn't dare to disturb him. He was
Ugh.
playing with 13, I
The
think it was
hurt,
12 or 13 players, so I didn't want to go and disturb him. And then I met him up on Sunday, so we talked and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of there's so much going on. You have so many things you're DMing, so um, you know, it's a lot, and it's just like, is it big? It's not like big, is it? So,
Yeah, but it's like 8,000 or something like that, maybe 8 to 10,
well, I'm talking
maybe.
about as far as space over there.
It's fairly big. They have
Is
like
it?
3 or 4. Yeah, they have a true dungeon. They have
Oh, okay.
3 big game places where you can sit and game. And then there's a bunch of smaller mid-sized ones as well. So yeah, so it's a decent sized convention center. So it's way bigger than GaryCon by square feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's bigger than GaryCon.
Oh yeah, way bigger by
Oh,
square feet. Oh yeah, it's a proper convention center with way more gaming tables
yeah.
overall than GaryCon, but
Eric might
less seminar space. That's my only slight little pet peeve or things that I would like to see. But they also branching out to the neighboring hotel. There is what I call the New Holland building and stuff. So they're putting more into use. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah, so it was I had a fantastic time, and my seminar was overbooked by about 25, so we filled out the room completely, so that was awesome. And I only got 1 hour, so I had to run it through 2 hour seminar in 1 hour. So I'm sorry if I shell shocked people, but I did a bit. So yeah, and then I ran a session where Fosco was and yeah, a couple of players, and we had so much fun. That was awesome. Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
I wonder which camera worked okay. Yeah. I didn't. Oh, yeah, the projector. Yes, the projector worked. Yeah.
Very cool.
And they also found a projector in the big seminar room, but they had put some the kind of the podium was in the way. So yeah. So they actually, yep, the projector worked. So thank you for the help. And so we screwed up the seminar room from my seminar onwards. We screwed it up. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that was good. Yep.
Double the size of GaryCon. I'm surprised. So
Yep.
cool. Excellent.
Yep.
So Mike, what do you got going on?
well, the Paralane campaign started back up yesterday. We have
Nice.
got to the ultimate encounter in Lost Caverns of Sokin.
Oh,
My players are like crapping down both legs when they saw a beautiful dark-haired woman in plate mail waking up
with the
near
Dave's
the
Wonders
land.
Lanthorn floating right
Yes, with
above
the
them.
lanthorn nearby. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's
Did
going to be interesting. Next session.
Oh, they didn't do that yet.
That's where I left off. I left off on that
Oh,
cliffhanger. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
And then of course I have a new comic.
Oh, let's
Oh.
see.
Yeah.
Let me bring this up on screen here.
As if you haven't seen enough of my
Oh,
comics
the
today.
cultists.
Let me go to.
Oh, they are the best. Yeah.
There'll be a double sound for a second. Everyone. Probably. All right, here we go. Let me put this up.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, so good.
Cultists. Whoops. I was busy torching a board. Actually, I have a new spell to test out. It's called Tharizd's Maddening Scream. It's a mind-affecting compulsion. I touch one creature and the target begins to scream, gibber, and leap about like a lunatic. Yeah.
Yep.
Ah! Haven't cast it yet. Nice. Gotta love it.
Aw-
Gotta love
awesome.
those guys.
Yeah. It's so cool that you use that purple. Yeah.
It's definitely a color scheme that I've gotten used to.
Oh yeah, and now that's the official color of Thariston now. Yep. Purple. Yep.
Jason, they
Well, you
definitely
could
are. There's almost
combine,
one every weekend.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of them now. So very good, Mike. Very nicely done. Awesome. So the game's going on, and you got your other things rolling.
Games are going on.
Awesome. Great
Yep.
to see. Let me click that off. Anna, what do you got going?
I have a couple of mapping emergencies for that I got during Game Hall that I'm trying to save a couple of commission projects. And otherwise, and also my playtest. So thank you for helping me playtest. I'm going to reroute how defense and armor class works in Hawk Tales because I got a better version now. So thanks to the playtest. So that's awesome. So I'm going to rewrite that. That will be on how missile weapons work. That will come. And also on the mapping front, I'm going to make a test to go straight into 5 feet pixels. I'm going to make a test because that way I can map the whole damn Greyhawk to 5 feet pixels right away. I realized that I could maybe pull that off. So I'm going to test that during the week. So that might be what I might test on Friday. But I have a caveat because if my Concrud gets worse, I'm going to cancel the stream on Friday. But hopefully I can sit there for 2 hours.
Better quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one wants that.
No, so I'm going to head to bed now after
the
stream. Yep. Oh yeah.
You need to. Let me just bring up some. I got the pictures here already, so it looks similar to.
Yes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to put a couple of that. Thank you for mentioning it. There is also a GIS day, an official GIS day. So I think I can put in an event for that too. So yep.
Cool. Yeah. Skag, yes, Roy. Skageth is in Sweden, so yeah.
Yep.
See you, Skageth. Thanks, man. Curtis, I sent you Discord. All right, so here we go. What's going on the rest of the week? There'll be a Gabbin on Sunday night. Thanks all for the positive feedback on the Tim and me just yapping on Sunday discussion, which was fun. All righty. Similar but different from the map on Saturdays, we have this group we ventured last Thursday. These are the Legionnaires, 6 Legion characters. There you go. And that is just a blow up picture. Of course, that's staged. Distance, big creature, and there's the whole map area. Oh, what's that in the summoning circle? Oh, don't look down there. And that's tomorrow night. One shot, another one. The Legion and Retributive Strike.
Okay.
Get some vengeance. Get some vengeance on a priest of Ayus that's causing a lot of trouble in the Shieldlands. So everyone loves killing Iusian priests. So that'll be tomorrow night, and then there'll be a Gabbin. There'll be no game on Saturday, as I got an electrician down in my basement doing a lot of work down there. If for some reason he cancels on me, and I know ahead of time, I may be able to get a group together, but we'll see. Odds are that's not happening because it's been planned a while. And then next Thursday is a Halloween special event. So I got so far Tony Winslow Brittle, Bella, Switch Starfall, Astrolaire, Korg. I got a spot open for someone who hasn't. She has to see if she's working or not, and then one of their special guests maybe. I think just Tom from my group. Revenge of the Overgord, which I have not done an Overgord adventure in a couple years. So yes, the Mike Disney Overgord, everyone knows that. Yes, so the Overgord always is eternal and comes back. Yeah, it'll be fun. Cool, man. We'll talk over the weekend. How's that sound, Curtis?
Yep.
Josh, you're live.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I managed to see you once.
Yes.
I saw Luke like 5 times, but I only saw Josh twice, I think.
The Overgord is coming. And these characters are like 8th, 9th level. So I ain't holding back on this one. This will be a blast. Love me some Overgord, and that'll be next Thursday. And then we'll get Tim's game, the Ever Mysterious Tim is game, the Sydney State game is Saturday morning on November 1st. So note that too. So we got a lot going on coming up. He hasn't given me any details yet. Trying to hold off. So let's see who wins. It's choice of 2 tonight for the winner. And then let me figure out who we're raiding into. There's a lot of people on Folk and Myths on. I may go into Folk and Myth. I haven't done them in a while. He's doing Daggerheart. Nico is. I may run into them. We just haven't had a chance to raid into them in a long time. So yeah. So that's who we may do. Let's call extra. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, speaking of dagger in heart, I hope the Giants don't upset the Eagles this
Again, a
coming
second
Sunday.
time. Yeah. I know it's freaking at home. I think we'll see. That was brutal the last time. Yeah, really brutal. We'll see. We'll see. You know, you come from a position of power, Mike. Your team's got the best record in football.
I know.
You know,
good times.
Yeah. So go Broncos. Of course, yeah, against Cowboys, and their best linebacker is suspended for the game. Yeah. And it's in Dallas too, isn't it? That's not going to be, if it's in Dallas, it's going to be a tough game. So all right. Interesting viewing. That's correct, Mike. Yeah. How you give up 33 points in 1 quarter is beyond me. But here we go. I'm going to close this out. See who wins this tonight. Tonight's winner is Jeremy Astrolaire. Woo! There you go, man. Yeah, Pats are a good team, man. All right.
I also went to Noble Night Games and saw that too. That was awesome. Well.
You drove to Noble Night? It's not that far
no,
from there?
me and Von Moku, Mike
Musburger.
we
awesome.
drove there and saw that too. So it was awesome.
It's just priced high, man. Their stuff is so high.
Oh, but it was so much fun to see an enormous game store. Yeah, with
Jeremy,
all sorts
this
of stuff.
Tales of the Outer Plains. I'm trying to figure out stuff you don't have. I also have a Scarlet Brotherhood here if you don't have that. Tales of the Outer Plains, Scarlet Brotherhood, an Expert Rules, Temple of Death by Zeb Cook. I actually got 2 of those. Holy jeez. Yeah, man. Well, get with me via Discord and we'll figure it out. All righty. All right, cool. Said, tonight was a huge hype train, so you do get a second one. So I'll send this to Temple of Death by Zeb Cook. This will be 2. And if you have it, then we'll switch that out. All right, so see everyone tomorrow night. 7:30. Just myself, Walt, and Tom. So 6 characters, and then yes, Rory, thank you. We'll see you all Sunday night after that. So Thursday night 7:30, and then normal Sunday. Don't have the Gabbin topic yet, but we'll figure that out. So glad everyone is back relatively safe and not
Yep.
severely ill from Game Hole. Mike and Anna, thanks.
Mhm.
Sorry Rick couldn't make it this time. We'd been perfect, but we'll get some more Rick ones going. Maybe he can make it on
Yeah.
next week. We'll
Mhm.
continue this next week. So thank you. Thank you. All right, we're gonna raid into Folk and Myth. And we'll see you all tomorrow night. All right, everyone have a good one. We got the wrong button, probably.
Yep. Bye, everyone.
Yep. Get some sleep, Anna.
Oh yeah, I will go to bed right away.
Yeah. Turn it up. Alrighty. 65. Cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you tomorrow night.